I am live like a mofo, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I lost the soundboard, Rig. Which
Boba
one did
lost
I
the
lose?
soundboard. Hopefully he didn't
I
eat
don't
it.
know which one it is.
It
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no! It's my Dirty Talk soundboard. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Let me see. The other one's good.
excellent. Dirty Talk soundboard is
All right, we're good. That's the one I need. I don't care about anything else.
Nah. Have you watched the races this week?
Me? Fuck no.
Have you watched the
Yeah, I
races
watched
from last
daily.
week? Have you watched the races from last week?
Rig, I have not had a chance to watch a single fucking thing, let alone a race, sir.
Other than a funeral, what else did you have to do this week?
8 billion hours of schoolwork and gym. All day gym.
Oh, you prioritize the gym over FTR, huh?
Yes, yes.
Wow.
No pecs, no sex, boys. No pecs, no sex.
Yeah, that's it. No squats, no
thoughts, bro. No squats, no thoughts.
Yeah. That's that guy. Going, was it? He's got like 27 of them, but he laughs at the end of them, and it makes me laugh.
With Big Rig and Bubba.
And Bubba.
We're talking to somebody?
No, we're just chilling. What's up, Blue?
Blue's already watching us?
Dude, of course he is. He wants to know what's going on.
I fucking love you, buddy.
That's it. He jumps on instantaneously. That is a super friend right there.
You're not even live, Rig.
I am live.
Oh, yeah, look at that. You are. Haha, you motherfucker.
Yeah, like...
What's up, Too Tall?
Too Tall Jones.
What's the other one? I got a couple of them. You know, obviously you got Suns Out, Guns Out. If working out was easy, if you call your mom. That's one of my favorites.
Nice. That's pretty awesome, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna put my favorite car as the background car tonight.
How?
The TikTok car.
Oh.
The car that Blazin needs to run because he's the sixth car in our league and he never runs it, and it pisses me off. Like, why would you pick the sixth car and never run the most
TikTok paint?
Yeah, well, it's TikTok camo. Like, it looks amazing. Like, all the ladies love this. They're doing dancing, maybe some ASMR.
I got gym shit on there. Follow my fucking TikTok, bitches. I need followers.
I got a TikTok too.
I don't know what my TikTok is.
No, me either.
Nope.
Follow my TikTok. It's here. Wait, let me. Yeah,
At Bulk to Hulk Fit, motherfuckers.
Bulk to Hulk Fit. That's your
Hell yeah.
TikTok, bro. Dude, I'm happy for you. I'm so excited for your lifestyle choice. Might be absorbing a lot. I don't
know what the fuck you mean.
Oh, okay, cool.
My little tag thingy is called Fat to Fetish instead of Fetish.
I feel like subs for Bub would have been better. Subs for Bub.
Yeah, that would have been fucking great. That's got. You know what? Hold on. I need to figure out. I'm gonna restart my thing on my broadcast, and I'm gonna make that my broadcasting.
Subs for Bub.
Subs for Bub.
That's
fucking
it.
Checkers or Wreckers. Subs for Bub, boys.
Yep. So my TikTok, if anybody needs to know, is Travis Parks 58.
That's fucking corny.
They made it for me because we both know I'm pretty much Amish, and I don't know how to fix shit like that. They said, "This is your name," and I was like, "Awesome."
Subs for Bub or sub for Bubs? Subs for Bub, right?
Subs for Bub. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. No, stop doing that button, boys. Bam. Subs for fucking Bub. That's every video I'm fucking putting on YouTube now.
Nice. That sounds good. How do I take a photo of this? Can I just share oh wow, I can share my TikTok to things. Look at that. That's cool. Why does it have a thing where you could take a photo of your TikTok, but like it's on your phone, so like I can't take a photo of someone's TikTok on my phone while I'm looking at my phone? I am
so fucking confused of what's going on.
It's got like a QR code that you need your phone to take a photo of. But like if you're looking at the QR code on your phone, do you have a burner phone that you take a photo with?
No, goofy. You fucking share it and then no. There's an app for that.
There's an app for QR codes?
Yeah, it's called QR Code Reader.
They got that on
I use
Pornhub?
it for work.
Oh, okay. Not Pornhub?
No, why would I need a QR code for Pornhub? Pornhub's free.
Yeah, unless you rub on him, because then he has I think he has 12 monthly subscriptions for free.
I feel like Robbie's definitely got like some kind of creepy thing. There's the fucking man of the hour. The fucking holy shit! There's so much testosterone in this room tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We got Big Guns C-Fan up in this bitch.
What's up, fellas?
What's up, you 90-year-old, 30-year-old?
Yeah,
That's 90-30. He's like, he's got that
his fucking voice is 90, but his fucking body's 30. Testosterone is the fountain of youth, ladies and gentlemen.
You are a meat mouth. Answer me something. Are you natty? Are you natty?
I am natty.
What's his fucking thing? I'm going to his Facebook page right now. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want fucking soiled panties, go check out fucking Jason Potter's fucking Facebook, but don't send him nudes because his wife might get pissed.
Yeah, don't do that. And she is way hotter than he is, so he is screwed if he gets divorced.
Bro. It's like an acorn in a fucking bird's nest. You know what I'm saying, ladies and gents?
Yeah, don't do anything like that because he went up.
Shirt there, C-Fan, with the medal on his neck. A 5K.
Oh, that's me.
You're full of shit. You're fat in that picture.
Where's he at?
Me, man.
Let's see. Jason Potter?
It's his featured thing. You're not fat.
I was.
That's lit. Fuck yeah. I'm so proud of you, buddy. You got fucking skinny and fucking sexy.
Thanks, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, that's me, man.
Yo, that is a great photo, though. I mean, that pink shirt, you look great. Mm-hmm. I mean, let's see. Let's just check out his Facebook here. This is a new part of Checkers and Wreckers. It's called stalking.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at fucking Senor Potter's fucking wet dream of wait, I see nipples and fucking.
Oh yeah,
ab,
you see
maybe
you see him there.
Look
at him sitting.
Go chasing waterfalls.
Are you sitting by your mother, or is who is that next to you?
Dude, that's his wife, bro.
No. There's one. I'm gonna like it real quick. The
with the heart blanket.
No, they're at the beach.
Jesus Christ, Drake.
Yeah, that's my mom.
Oh, she looks adorable in that hat, man.
Yeah, she's half paralyzed.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Is that so? Is that one? She's got a white derby hat on. Is that for the Kentucky Derby?
No, this is a sun hat for Florida.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say Riggs' mom was all about the Derby too, bro.
Oh, dude, all she would wear. She loved the damn Derby hats. It was so ridiculous. All right, so we're trying to build the room here. Let me let's share Checkers and Wreckers.
Stewie, shut your shit down. Mute your shit.
What's up, fellas?
Or Billy, that's Billy. Mute your shit.
What?
No, it's not Billy.
Who's got the game running? Is that Stewie or Billy?
Ain't me.
Hang on. I will gladly, nicely mute it.
This is the only time I can talk shit to the owner of this league, sir.
Not necessarily.
Oh, he's owner Billy tonight. You better be nice to him, Bubba. You better be nice.
We're not live yet.
We're kind of live.
No, 9 o'clock. Fucking Checkers and Wreckers goes live. Right now is bullshit hour with Bubba.
Well, I mean, we're kind of just stalking C-Fan's page.
I know. I'm definitely gonna fucking soil a sock to C-Fan tonight.
Oh man, Jesus, he's gonna turn a sock into Auschwitz just in 10 seconds. It's gonna be amazing.
Is that better?
Oh, you're fine, Billy. Don't even worry about it. Yo, so Stewie, you kill anybody on the bus today?
I didn't drive the bus today.
Why? What happened? Did you get fired?
No.
Stewie's a fucking cranky man tonight. Stewie, I'm gonna be cranky, sir. I'm gonna have to come over there and stick your finger in your butt.
Stewie, I saw a bunch of stuff online about how to do manual cautions. I'm gonna send it to you.
Whatever.
Joking. Stop it. Don't get offended. Not this early. We had a great week, man.
Some stuff where people could count.
So what?
Oh yeah, I forgot Walking Dead's in here.
Here's, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome prepubescent Walking Dead to the lobby tonight.
Yeah, but it's weird because
What's up, Hot Pitch Harry?
We have C-Fan who has like a 90-year-old man's voice, and then we have Walking Dead who has a 12-year-old's voice.
That's one real girl's voice.
He's like the pig from the Geico commercials. Whee!
Yeah.
Also, I'm starting a petition so that what's his name, Blazin, starts running the TikTok number 6. So if JD can make that happen, tell Blazin JD. He's got to run the TikTok number 6.
Billy Madison, right?
All right. We're almost there, boys. One more minute. We got everybody here. We're going to talk about some great racing.
I'm gonna start a petition as well, sir.
For what? What are you doing now?
I want to have the cleanup crew from Bristol bring all that sand from the track in here so I can build a beach in my fucking backyard. Because there was a lot of fucking sand last night getting dumped out in them fucking pit stalls.
I think it was all water. He might have popped the plug going in. It's an old trick that drivers use, especially on dirt track. They'll make weight at the beginning, they'll pull the plug, and then pack the car up before they have to get back to the scale. All right, guys. Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, 9 o'clock is amongst us right now. It's happening. It's going to be happening while I'm talking here. We got ourselves...
fucking checkers or records!
I feel like somebody went too heavy on the pre-workout today. Definitely feel like the pre-work, and he's listening to himself, which is way worse.
Not, that ain't me. Somebody else is listening.
I just turned it on.
Oh, all right. Anyway, we got some great guests up here tonight. We're going to be talking actually about 2 weeks because we didn't do Checkers and Wreckers last week. So last week we had Charlotte Roval, which that seemed fun. And then this week, the Dollar Store Diva, $1. That's it. Races dedicated to my mother, the All-Star races at Bristol Motor Speedway.
Herself, Mama Rig.
That's it. She is always an All-Star. And then we're going to have a little bit of Court of Talent with Bubba. Hopefully he did his homework.
Not at all. I've been doing homework all right.
Great.
Right,
Great.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go do something.
That's not how this works, sir.
He just walks out in the middle of it.
Fucking, that was the most.
I'm gonna hear you guys, but I'm gonna mute my mic.
All right, go. I'm gonna introduce everybody else. Just hope you're back by your introduction.
Rambling, incoherent response.
He's starting already. Not even to it. All right, guys. So welcome to the booth for the first time. The first time. Walking Dead. What's up, Walking Dead?
What's up?
How you doing, buddy?
Doing pretty good.
All right. So since it's your first time up here, we like to let people know who the hell you are, where you're from, stuff like that. So why don't you go ahead? What part of the world you from, man? What state you in?
My head's starting to
Kansas.
feel better.
Kansas.
I thought you were going to mute your mic.
Yeah. No, you didn't mute it. We can hear you.
No, you didn't.
We can hear you. All right. So, Auntie Am, you're from Kansas. That's cool. No, it's not. We can hear you again.
Holy shit. Put your fucking spectacles on, Stewie.
Oh, jeez. All right, Walken.
Let's try this again.
How long you been sim racing?
About 3 years.
3 years.
I got a question. How long you been simping?
About 6 years. Anyway, so I've been racing with you for what, 2.5 years? You and I started together?
Yes.
Yeah, man. So I've noticed you've gotten. Yeah.
It's been longer than that, buddy.
I don't know how long. No, I think
You're almost his 3-year anniversary. Like, you guys got to buy him gifts and shit.
Yeah, we're almost at 3 years, buddy.
Yes,
Anyway, so since I started with you there, and we've made it all the way up to FTR, and that's definitely an increase. I've noticed you've gotten a lot better. Have you been putting in more practice, stuff like that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Huh? Wow, that's weird. How many hours a week do you average?
I'd say about 7 hours a week.
Wow, that's pretty damn good. There's a lot of people that just pick up controllers and run.
Yeah, they put in 7 minutes a week.
Yeah, right. They put in 4 hot laps and they're done. So All right, cool, man. Hey, I'm happy to have you up here for a first timer. Bubba's probably happy because now he gets to bust your balls in your hair, so that's cool. Next up, you know him, you love him. Well, you know him, and then he usually wrecks somebody. We got Stewie. Stewie, say hello.
Good job, Stewie. You got to unmute it at this point, sir. Congratulations, C-Fan. You're up.
C-Fan, ladies and gentlemen, the A-League Phenom.
What up?
We got Stewie. Stewie back? Stewie?
I'm back.
Oh, he's back. Say hello, Stewie. Tell all your
What's up?
fans hello.
Hello. What's going on, all my
Okay,
fans?
I'm okay. We got to jump. If you guys are going to be up here, y'all got to start formulating sentences.
Can we get a quart of
Hold on, I'm just
personality
getting.
this week?
I'm getting relaxed, man. My freaking hip is killing me.
Well, because you're 900 years old.
That's true. Your first race car was a Brontosaurus.
Whatever.
All right. Let's get on to my buddy C-Fan, Billy
What's up,
Biceps
TTI
in the house.
Did you say
Man.
TTI? Oh, TTI.
TTI.
Yeah, TTI baby. That's it.
Fuck
Trailer
yeah,
trash.
sir.
Trailer trash all the way. And then we also have owner Billy Holcomb. Thank you for coming up here and gracing us with your presence, Billy.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, man? This is going to be an exciting week.
Yeah, I think so, man. We just came off a good week, so yeah, I'm excited to go to Homestead, man.
Oh, it's going to be a big time thing. And then not to mention, I mean, we got a twofer up here we're going to talk about. Let's start with the A-League real quick. UNC fan there. Let's talk about how do you guys think the A-League at Charlotte Roval went?
I thought it went pretty well. I mean, we had one caution. That was by me. That was the only caution of the week.
Don't.
But yeah, I thought it went well. I think everybody was pretty well prepared. I know I grinded a lot that week, and it was some great racing, in my opinion.
Nice. What about you, C fans? You get any penalties? Get stuck in the middle of the track?
I only got one penalty, and that race went way, way, way better than I expected. I finished in top 3, so that's unbelievable for me.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Right. I did see the A-League race. Look at me doing something.
Yeah, you did. You watched
Broadcasted it.
Yeah, yes, you did. It's not broadcasted. It's just broadcasted.
I broadcasted it.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was a good night for me.
You know what, man? That race was interesting. I was pretty busy that week. That was the hell week for me. But got up there to call that race and just watching it. I mean, you could see guys cutting the turtles and stuff like that. And I mean, there's some corners where you gotta get down there to get away from other guys. Because if you hang it out on the track, you're gonna wind up getting blown apart in the corner. And it was really neat to watch different guys' driving techniques on a road course because a lot of guys don't practice road courses. So to watch the A-League up there really, really buzz out some laps, that was a lot of fun. I would never want to be in an A-League race on a road course, but
you're actually incorrect. It is very, very fun.
I
had
would.
the luxury of filling in for Rub at Indy Roval in the A-League, and let me tell you, man, it really helped me improve running that track. I think I got him a 6th place finish that night.
Because only 6 people were driving.
You're starting to see a lot of guys in the A group now kind of give and take.
Right.
We kind of seen it at the Roval. We seen it at Bristol. So it's guys are starting to get a little bit more familiar around each other. They're learning how guys drive and whatnot. And it's looking good, man. It's looking good for all 3 groups right now. I mean, it's been great racing. Pretty much for the last couple weeks.
Oh yeah, great. Definitely has been. All right, let's move on to the B League. Stewie, you were in the B League. Let's talk about it. How do you think the Charlotte Roval went?
Let's see. I already apologized to Luggy 2 weeks ago. I went in that turn, that inner loop too quick, and I freaking flew over the sign and took Luggy out.
Did you finish or did you DNF it?
Oh no, I finished.
Good.
There's
Probably the first time in years.
There's one part in the race where I freaking flew up in the air and nosedived right into the freaking ground.
Were you streaming?
Wait, like I want to watch
It's on my
this.
stream.
I need you to send me the clip of that, please.
Yeah, you'll go in. You'll go in for the aluminum foil belt at the end of the season.
I was like, I can't believe this. I'm no dive into the ground.
So who wound up winning for B League at Charlotte Roval? I didn't get to see the race.
Oh shoot, who was it?
Anybody remember?
Let's see.
Big Ben. Big
Ben.
Ben.
Oh,
Yeah,
Big
Big
Ben.
Ben.
That's right. I did see
Yeah.
that.
Yep,
Congratulations to Big Ben on that first time winner. Badass too. The kid puts in all the effort I've ever seen. I mean, it's literally Ben and Billy racing all the time, and then you just jump in there and you're like, "Can I get in?" like they're just grinding stuff out. So,
Man, he puts in, like you said, man, he puts in tons of work. And no matter where we're at, what track we're at, I know he put in, I don't know how much time he put in for the Charlotte Roval, but I know we practiced a lot. And I think he practiced with McLovin a lot. So he's definitely putting in the work right now. He feels like he has something to prove, moving up from C to B. And
yeah.
I think he's done well, man. He just gotta stay hungry.
Oh yeah,
I will say he is probably one of the most calculated, nonstop, he's always formulating something when he's doing his races.
Very
That's why
methodical.
He practices so much because thank you for putting that word in my mouth. That's what I was looking for, sir. But he races all them practice races just so he could get all his math right. So that way when he's running, he's literally... I love being in the lobby with him because he's like, all right, we got 17 laps and the tank is this, and we're going to pit here on lap 27 and a half and 3/4 here. Like, dude, I feel like I'm talking to Albert Einstein when we're racing against him.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah, whenever he gives up the strategy, it's always like, all right, I'll do that too.
Right, yeah, like...
Even if it's way off my strategy, I'm like, no, I need to do this now. All right, so we're talked about B League and at the Roval. Let's go to C League. Walking Dead. Did you race it?
Yes.
Wow, how'd you do, buddy? It didn't sound too prominent.
Well, it wasn't actually. Well, I was running about 6th or 7th at the time,
Right.
and my dad came into the room talking to me, and I accidentally pressed the PSN button. and I pressed circle too many times to back out, and I backed all the way out.
Well, give us the 411. Who wound up winning? Who wound up winning the race?
That was Brewster Baker that dominated that race.
Brewster Baker. Dude, he is such a good add-on for this league. I mean, he seems like he's quick every week. He
dominated that race.
He has anybody in here raced another league with Brewster before, or is he like new? Yeah, he seems like he's quick everywhere he goes.
Yeah, he had a really good car at Charlotte Roval. I mean, he could pretty much drive that car, as hard as he wanted to.
Well, any good wrecks, Walken?
No, I don't think we had that many wrecks.
Nobody wrecked when you PSN'd in the middle of
No, no.
Walken screwed up 8 guys' night.
I was like, fuck. Click. Oh, shit.
Nice. That's a way to get out the Roval, man. You know what? That's a lot cheaper than the one I took, because I took a trip to Kentucky to get out of the Roval. So
I wanted to finish that race, too.
Hey, Bubba, you didn't race the Roval, right? You watched the Eagles?
Senor, I watched the Eagles break my heart.
Yeah, that was sad. Would they lose by 3?
I don't want to talk about it, sir.
All right. Well, hey, at least it's not the Cowboys. So
yeah, that's true story. Yeah, so that was where I was at. I was watching the Super Bowl.
You were really excited up until that last drive.
So the last 2 minutes of the game, man. 2 minutes of the game just broke my heart.
Yeah, it makes sense. Usually 2 minutes of the race breaks my heart. So it's 2 minutes in, I'm like,
2 minutes of everything, Rig, breaks my heart, sir. If you get
You didn't get a lot of practice while you were married. Anyway, all right, so let's move on.
That's about it.
We're coming up. It is Bristol, the All-Star races. We had a bunch of stuff going on. We had heat races to get into it, to set the qualifying, almost like Daytona duels. We had an inversion in the middle of the track. We had a no sandbagging rule that's in question right now. We had a whole bunch of stuff going on.
Oh, that's not in question.
I think
That's not in
Bristol.
question.
Hey, we'll get there. We'll get there. I think Bristol generated a lot of really good, solid racing, and a lot of beating and banging here and there. And then also, I mean, there was money on the line. There was prizes. We had sponsor stuff up. Like I said, we had money, and we're gonna start with you, Walken. You ready, Walken? How'd that
Yeah.
C League race go?
Well, the heat race, I started in 4th,
Right.
so a good thing for that. And in the race, I was running 3rd the whole entire first half, and that inversion screwed me over.
Why?
Because after I got in the back, I could not pass worth the shit.
Right? Where'd you wind up finishing, bud?
Lagged out.
You lagged out.
Of course you did.
Magical lag out.
How many PS buttons did you hit that night?
Yeah, how many PS
I
buttons?
lagged out. Everything was lagging so freaking bad at the end.
Yeah, people
And all
were
of a sudden
saying there was like cars going backwards or something at one point. Like it was crazy. That lobby got so laggy at the end. But yeah, it looked like
you know what's real laggy today?
What?
Our comment section, ladies and gentlemen.
I know, nobody's saying nothing.
I was just about to say that. Like, nobody's commenting.
But I do want to say one thing, though.
Big E just told you to keep your dad out your room.
Did your mom tell you not to come in my room while I'm playing when I'm vacuuming? What is it? How
Wait,
does it go?
aren't you 30 years old? How old are you walking?
37.
You kicked that dude out the room.
When the fuck did your balls drop? Never.
You wanted to make sure his son wasn't watching porn.
No, I
37 years old.
They dropped once and I sucked them back up.
You sound like
sucking balls. You sucking balls, boys.
Holy shit.
That's why he sounds like a little boy now.
Wow.
What in the fuck? I am like.
Hey, Stewie, well, at least I know how to work a mute button.
Wow. Shots, wait, do I have a shots fired button?
That's it. Shots fired. Dang, keep your grandkids out your room, too.
But no, that Bristol race, congratulations to Sky Pilot on that one. He
Hell
had a good
yeah.
jump on the last restart and no one could catch him.
He had a strong-ass car. You better say it right. You say his name with some respect on it. Come on now. Sky Pilot deserved that win.
Hey,
he drove his balls
deserved
off.
That. He got the best start of them all.
Damn right. So did I. So shut up. Don't talk bad about that spot. That's a good spot to be in. Eagles was fighting for it, but he didn't quite get there.
Eighth worked.
Yeah, 8th did work. All right, so let's move on to B League. That's right. B stands for awesome.
Oh, shit.
Stewie, we'll get to you next. Bubba, how'd your B League race go this week?
I was great for 6.5 laps.
What happened?
I was racing hard and just forgot like a fool to control my throttle. So I think I was actually racing Luggy and Stu for a position at that time, and I came out of turn 4 or turn 2. One of the turns just decided to eat me up and spit me out. I murdered the outside wall, came back down, murdered the inside wall.
Tremendous.
And it threw me back up to the outside wall, right in front of the leaders.
Wait.
So,
did you wreck prior to the did you leave or did you take out leaders?
No, so I was actually fortunate enough to be able to get the car to drop into reverse and back out and then ghost right as the leaders went by me. So nobody caught up in anything. But I ended up with, I think it was like 30-some seconds worth of pit stop. So I was 4 laps down, and it was just a catastrophe. So instead of trying to do the inversion game, I just backed out and took my sleepy ass to bed.
Yeah,
the
inversion.
Bills definitely won that night.
I don't know. Did we get enough cautions in B League after that to actually because we got like 3 or 4. You might have wound up on the lead lap without trying.
Nah.
I think we got 3 or 4 cautions.
Yeah, well, my bed was calling before them cautions were calling.
Gotcha. You give a damn broke, so you went to bed. 10-4, understood.
Yeah.
All right.
I've hit the PS button too many times. What about you, Senor Rig? I heard you had a phenomenal Bristol shot.
I was driving the balls off my car. The first heat, I got stuck behind a dude in the booth who was blocking on lap 2, and I gave him till lap 12 before I walled him. My bad, Stu. Second, we got into the race, and I shuffled back due to people like just clipping in the corner, stuff like that. Guys not checking up on time. It was early. It happens. And no one settled in yet. So I wound up, I think I was like 13th or 12th at that point. And then Bubba quit. and then I wound up being like 13th, and I think Stu was like 12th or 11th at that point. So the inversion hit, and then there was cluster upon cluster, which we'll talk to you about that in a minute, Stu. I believe you pitted somebody, and you and Too Tall got into a wreck up in the corner on a fucking manual. But yeah, I wound up coming out in the lead. Was trying to hold people off up there the whole race. Wound up with one of my best finishes, second place in FTR, best finish in B League so far in 2 seasons. So I'm pretty excited about that. Even though it's an all-star race, I don't care. It still felt great.
Hell yeah.
Wound up coming in second, got a little podium time, a little booth chat, and yeah, I was really happy to do that because the race was, we're doing the races for Mama Rig and All Star, and it felt good to be up there and be able to say something. I really do. I appreciate it. Everybody going the extra mile and turning their cars into some little works of art. Based on whether it's my mom's like favorite colors or just trying to express themselves in some sort of way. It was nice. It was really nice. So, second place, not too bad. I'll be the bridesmaid because I'm usually 12th.
Hell yeah.
All right, Stu, let's talk about it. Let's chat about it. How did your Sunday night go?
Well, it was going okay for a while.
You had a mirror full of me for 10 laps.
Yep. Yep. That was okay. I didn't have a problem with that.
All right. What happened in the race?
Qualifier, right?
Yeah, that was just our qualifier.
That was a qualifier.
What happened when you got into the race?
Oh, when I got into the race, then things went a little bit different.
What was guys getting aggressive around you? You getting aggressive around them? What do you mean
I
by that?
I was just being pushed out of the way, and I just said, whatever. So let them have what they want.
Gotcha.
So
Now,
I just let them.
When did you actually DNF the race? Because I remember you left.
Yep, I did.
What time?
When I let's see.
It was right after the inversion, at least.
Yeah, it was after the inversion because I was up front, and then people just decided that they were just going to keep knocking me out of the way, and I was just like, you know what? Screw it.
Right. Yeah, I know I got hot with you at one point, and I apologize for that because that's outside of my realm. I usually don't yell like that. But I know that inversion definitely threw a monkey wrench into a lot of guys' drive. So, and it wasn't just you looking back on the race. There was a lot of guys trying to figure stuff out. So I apologize for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, when you, I think you got a hold of JD at one point, and he wound up in the pits, and then Too Tall, and you wound up about 27 feet up in the corner before pits. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, he was fucking holding me under the wall. I don't know what the hell was going on with that. I was like, get the fuck off me. I wasn't happy.
Oh, Too Tall let you know that's why people practice, by the way.
Yeah, well.
Stuart, you suck, you jackass. Wow. Too Tall coming hot.
I'm up there by myself, and all of a sudden I get fucking pinned to the wall and not moving. I'm like, really? Whatever.
Are you gonna be a rival this season with Too Tall?
I hope so.
I hope that happens. Yeah, just say yes, Stewie. Go rival him.
It's like drugs. Just say yes. Kids, yes is the answer.
Or no. but mostly yes. Way to go, Bubba. All right. So the winner of the B, that was Dark Knight. He wound up, what was the purse on that one? 110? I think he took home?
115.
115. He got 115, plus he got the Napa stuff and Wheels on Wheels stuff. And somebody's recommending you to Z League, Stewie. Oh, it's too tall again.
Or Mario Kart.
That's good.
Come at him, Stewie. Let him have it. He didn't come up here to talk shit, so let him have it.
That's it. Look, Stewie's like, I ain't even doing it. I'm just going to wreck him. All right, C-Fan.
What's up?
A-League, bro. Tell us how you qualified. Tell us how the race went.
We qualified third, I think, and just kind of really disappointed in myself. I didn't really bring a very good car there. Yeah, it's just I was just along for the ride. I didn't have nothing for the top three, just riding back there racing around with Billy and stuff, and just really disappointed that I brought a very average car at best. It just sucks. But it's part of racing.
You were running sixes, right?
No, I was running sevens.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sevens, you only would have been like, first place in B. Sixes,
So
you would have lapped us.
2 tenths off the leaders.
You may have brought a mediocre car, but you brought the absolute baddest looking fucking custom paint scheme on the tracks on last night, sir.
Yeah, it was amazing.
You definitely won my vote for the best looking car out of all the leagues.
Did you mean to do the hearts like that, where you put the loves on there and you just black out your car so all you see is the hearts?
Yes, I did.
Oh my God, dude! I love you for that.
I was doing that for to support you, man, and I know it's a tough time for you and everything, and I just like this is a pretty cool idea here, and I think you'll like this. So, yeah, that's the reason why I did it, man.
So Bubba and I mean, we're pretty good friends at this point with you, and like we're creative idiots. Like we're not quite Michelangelo. We're kind of like if he had a dumber brother that got hit with a shovel a few times. That's who we are. We're that artsy. And when we saw that on your car, man, we both popped. We were like, oh, this is so cool.
Yeah.
Like, even Luggy popped up there. I mean, just a neat idea. I actually, for my race this week, I actually put the loves on my car. And I was like, that's cool. The heart's just floating there. So,
man, I just wanted to do it for you, man, and saying that, I'm here to support you, buddy. I know it's a tough time and everything, so,
Dude, I appreciate it, bro. You are, I mean, she was a mother to Bubba and I, and that's badass, man. It really is top notch, and it's great to see everybody doing it, all week. Like, I love Sky Pilot's car. That car was awesome. There was a lot of cars in the B League that were just really fun to look at. It was mostly through my rearview mirror, though. Bitches. But yeah, even C League, man. C League had some good cars in it. Some guys really taking some time to do it. And I liked. There was a lot of guys that put like my mom's favorite colors in there. Some guys that didn't, and it's like as long as it was a cool looking car, she'd have dug the shit out of it. You know what I mean? And like that thing looked so gnarly out there. It was like, oh wow, it's a good car. That's a really good car. So thank you very much, C-Fan.
Yeah, man, no problem, buddy.
All right, Billy. Now you are owner Billy. You get to talk about it. How did that A-League race go for you? What was your thoughts on that qualifier and then that race?
Race went pretty good. I brought a race car. I didn't bring no shootout car. I'd fire off, high sixes, low sevens. I figured we'd probably have a lot of green flag laps, and I figure I would be pretty good on the long run. Which I was. I didn't have like I said, I didn't have a shootout car or nothing, but car was great, man. I thought the race was really good. The ending was a little interesting.
Oh yeah,
But I think all in all, man, I think the week went really great, man. I can't complain at all about it. Want to appreciate everybody that took time out of their day and showed support for the All-Star. It was for a good cause, and
yeah, man.
I thought it was good, man.
I
Really
do.
good.
I do too. I like that track a lot more than I like Martinsville, so I was excited to see it on the docket. And but yeah, let's get into that finish, because that's been the controversy amongst a lot of guys talking. You know, oh, Walken's dad must have walked in the room. He left.
He must have lagged out.
He didn't touch his remote. So let's talk about that. We saw Eagles rolling with a what is it, a 15.9 in qualifying, but he was averaging 15.6s in the C League race, following them around the track, and then I think he wound up with a 5.90 at the end of the race. Now I know we had some strong rules for these ones as far as like sandbagging, because we do have that inversion.
Yep.
But what's your thoughts on that, being an A-League guy and also being the owner? Like, what did you see?
What bullshit is this?
Well, I knew something was wrong, you know, when we did the qualifying, and I seen the lap time, and I was like, there ain't no way, you know, because our setups are pretty similar and all, and most of the time, and I knew something was wrong, and then kind of get in the race there a little bit, and he wasn't really advancing nowhere, you know, and I was like, well, maybe the car's not there, or maybe the setup didn't change or something. But then I started putting two and two together. We had to invert, and he was coming through the field and run Lynch down, and so I kind of knew right then and there. So
Yeah,
you know, it is what it is.
Down, he ran
you know?
through Lynch.
yeah,
Yeah, it is what it is. You know, I mean, he didn't win the race. You know, Lynch kind of used his bumper there a little bit and moved him out of the way, and he came home with a victory.
Gotcha. Now I know you and I talked last night. Next time we have an all-star race, Napa's going to put up a prize for the inversion, and then we're going to have the main prize afterwards, or vice versa, whatever we get going on, and that'll be a way to keep that from happening. But yeah, it was. It had to definitely be difficult to race with, because I know in the B League nobody really did it. You know what I mean? We all drove our asses off, and there was definitely no skeptics out there going, "Oh, these guys are definitely laying back." Because, I mean, I was the last place car, and I was only there because I got wrecked. You know, so what was your thoughts on that race, C-Fan? How'd you feel when that was all happening?
I knew something was going on, man. You know, like I actually wrecked, you know, right there before the inversion. So I was like, man, I don't hope these guys don't think I'm doing it. But I actually wrecked and got loose. And whenever I was back there, I was like, when the hell is this guy back here for? You know, I said, he's always fast every week. And I was like, there's no way he's just riding around 8th place. I said, this guy's way faster than this. And then at the end of the race, whenever I got inverted to the front, he was right behind me or whatever, he took off like a bat out of hell. And it's like, this guy's been damn sandbagging the whole race. It's just bullshit, man. It's just like, grow up some, you know what I'm saying? Just grow the fuck up. We're racing with a bunch of grown ass men on this game. Just act normal. Everyone else in here races with respect, and this kid don't have any damn respect. It's crazy.
All right. It's a hot take. I like it. Now,
The Walking Dead lost power.
oh, sorry, lost power. Nice. Thank you, Chris.
Big Toe must have pulled the wire out.
He drugged the big toe across it. Now, last night talking with Eagles after the race, because him and I got into it pretty good, and we talked it out. But I asked him straight up. I said, "You did it for the inversion, right?" And he blatantly told me, "Yeah." So I mean, right there in itself, you know why he did what he did. You know, it's like he didn't win the race, so it's not as egregious as if he would have won. But it's definitely one of those things where it's like, damn, dude, like, why would you do that? Because I respect
principle.
Exactly.
And it's not like he was running for what we do, 115. Like, what were you guys running for, Billy? 70 some bucks or something?
75.
Yep.
$75. Like, it's not like he was running for $750. Like, I know, you know what I mean. Like, it was absolutely.
Shit, if it was $750, I'd have wrecked everybody.
Right, like, you know what I mean? Like,
You do that for free.
Sit there and play that fucking game. Like, I'm gonna sandbag and I'm gonna just like me and Rick called it immediately off the start of the race. Like,
Well, I
Napa
did it right off
fan.
the rip. I knew it right off the
Absolutely.
rip when they were
Napa
qualifying.
fan was bouncing off the wall, the outside wall, the inside wall, the whole nine, and Eagles was literally stuck behind him. Like,
Yep.
impossible.
You can actually hear me at one point on the broadcast say, maybe he's trying not to get in the Napa fan so he doesn't get damaged. Like, I don't know. Like, it was just, we were trying to come up with it because it's so unfeasible that it happened because FTR isn't like that, Every week, I mean, that's why we run the Tank Plus one. That's why we have rules in place, and you were very adamant about these rules. And then it was almost like a blatant middle finger to FTR, like, haha, I could do what I want. And
but you know what? Like, not to cut you off. What was more disrespectful about it was it was a memory race. Like, we were running in memory of fucking mom, dude. Like, don't do no shady fucking bullshit in a fucking race where we're honoring the life of somebody, and you're gonna pull that asshole move. Like,
right.
If it was the duels, if it was some other fucking race, like, I wouldn't be so offended by it. But I'm fucking pissed, dude. Like,
right.
I was gonna say that for Court of Talent, but I'm fucking pissed. It's just a dirtbag fucking move to do that for fucking $70 because you want that money. Like, all three of these races was more than the money. Like,
right.
Why the fuck do you got to do that? You know what I mean? Just it's and then the other shit later. You know what I mean? Like, I'll get into that in Court of fucking Talent. But
I'll jump in on that one,
man. Like,
but the winner of the race was Lynch. He threw the old Briscoe and Reddick move, and wound
Lynch,
up.
I salute you, sir.
Oh yeah, dude. Lynch, you know what? You did what you had to do. It wasn't going to be a penalized point race. So if you had to, maybe I should have watched that race when I was driving with Dark. My bad, for driving Dark so clean. But at the same time, Dark's a great guy, so I don't mind, him winning our race. That didn't bother me. And anybody who knows me knows I'm not out for the W's, and it's weird. I know. I'm sorry, guys, but
another thing to add to that is we had 3 first-time winners.
We did. We really
first time this season. We had 3 first-time winners. That's awesome.
It was Sky Pilot, Lynch, and Dark Knight. All the first time, man. That's awesome.
First time for this season. Yeah, they've won in the league before, but the first time this season, first time winners. All 3 groups.
And wait, doesn't that make Lynch back-to-back All-Star winner too?
Yeah,
it does. It does.
Wow. So Lynch is the All-Star of FTR for 2 seasons.
Yep.
Big Toe Joe showing out, man. Put that on your OnlyFans page. That's pretty badass.
Take some of them stars off that car, boy.
All right,
he had
guys.
a damn good car, man. He really did. Lynch had a damn good car.
Dude, he was rolling. He was rolling, and at first you thought Typical might take it or this guy might take it, and then I think he fell back to 4th, but it seemed like his long run.
Restart.
Oh yeah, dude.
I was gonna ask him what he changed on that setup. That way, I know for future reference.
The change was just to go before everyone else does.
I tell you
we were talking
what.
to him about that last night, and he was like, "I was at the line, and I accidentally jumped it a little bit, but like nobody went, and fucking I just took
he
it."
Timed it right. He did it right.
Dude, he had a hell of a jump, and when he got out front there, it was hard to pass him too. I mean, because at Bristol, you use every line to get a good lap. So I mean, he was going top to bottom every corner, and it was just like, damn, he's got a good car for here.
Wait a minute, hold on. When I was doing it, I was being told that I was getting in people's way.
There was people next to you when you were going up and down.
Stewie, you love every line at every track, sir.
You were
like you are very difficult to follow because of that.
The one thing I do want to add is I don't know if Sky Pilot gets the credit that he deserves, honestly. I mean, if you've ever followed his streams or just talked with Sky Pilot or whatnot, he's a super nice guy. He tries very hard. He's kind of limited on what kind of practice he can and can't do during the week. But this guy drives in-car view. Like, that's something very, very hard to do on this game. Yeah. Let alone Bristol. So... my hat's off to Sky because, he picked up his, he did win one of the duels, but an official race, he picked up his first win, and it's been a long time coming, and he's putting in work. So I'm proud of him.
Yeah, me too, man. Like I've been saying it since last season, and it's like watching Sky evolve is so cool. Like I pick him every week when I see the C League races up. I usually pick him, and I was happy I picked him this week, and he wound up winning, and I was like, that's awesome. Like that felt good. He was excited too when I was talking to him. Like he was real excited, and he just gets it. He's all about the competition. He's all about having fun with the guys. It's a Thursday night bowling league, but at the same time, he wants to roll a 300 every game. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, definitely.
That's what it is. It's that competition. You still want to have some fun with your friends, but if you roll a 300, you're still going to let them know you did that too.
Absolutely.
And, like it's just how it goes. And he was locked in. I mean, I could see him moving to B League and having success next season. I really could.
Oh, absolutely.
I just got to get him out of that in-car view. At least let us get you to the hood view.
Like just something else, because that in-car, man, that thing will kill you on a dive bomb.
It's not like iRacing where you have plenty of view. I've done iRacing. I've done this in-car view just to try it, and it's like no comparison. Like you just don't have the view that you need to run in-car view on this game.
Right.
I commend him. I commend him for it. He does awesome with it.
He definitely does, and he's running a good season too. I mean, he's pretty high in the points, right?
Yeah, he's inside the cut line right now. I think he's inside the top 8, I think, or 8 or 7 somewhere.
Good job, man. That's awesome. I mean, it's crazy to watch all these guys grow, and like you can tell the guys that practice in the league, and it's a lot of fun.
Scott Pilot is 5th in points.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he's right there. So, yeah.
Yep.
All right. Also, Big E wants Lynch's autograph, so we'll get that set up for Big E. That'll be great for him.
It comes in the form of toe jam.
Listen, just letting you know, Big E, if you are a yearly subscriber to Lynch's OnlyFans, he'll send you an autograph photo of his toe. Yes. So, Big Toe Joe will hook that up.
You don't want to see it. You don't want to see it.
No, yeah, he writes in peanut butter and jelly. All right. So we talked about the races. We had some fun. Now it's time to let the pre-workout go. Bubba, it is time for Court of Talent. I hope you did your homework, buddy. Go ahead and fire off.
Listen, man.
This kid's definitely on crack right now.
Hey, JD.
That was fucking Eagles last night. That kid was absolutely on crack. Absolutely on crack, man. To come out and qualify with a 15.9 and then hit a 15.6 and just be like, I made an adjustment. My car was super slow and you're not gaining half a second. Like, I don't care. You literally struggled to pass guys that were slamming the wall all over the place, and you were falling back through the first half of the race. And then to come up into the booth and start popping off with "shut the fuck up, let me talk." Nah, motherfucker, that ain't how this works.
Not at all.
This is our fucking booth. This is our podcast. This is our booth. You don't come in here telling us what to do, especially when you pull a bullshit move at a fucking race in memory of somebody that I've cared about for over 30 fucking years. Disrespectful little nonsense like that, and then to fucking cry because somebody else said that they were going to wreck and throw them out of another league. Nah, I don't fucking respect that. It goes back to what we talked about a couple podcasts ago about him, with the lack of respect that he has, and he seems to demand respect from other people. Like, you got respect is reciprocal. You've got to fucking give respect to get respect, and you lost a lot of respect from a lot of people with that bullshit move that you pulled last night.
Very well said. Very well said.
The other Court of Talent is me, man. I fucking welcome to Court of Talent, Bubba, because you're a fucking train wreck at Bristol, bro. Bubba, you better get your fucking shit in check, kid, because man, dude, Bristol's fucking tore me up, man. I felt like I got Cosby'd and Epstein to fucking Bristol, man. Like,
nice.
Yeah, it was fucking bad.
Ass packed, huh?
Yeah, you got.
Not even.
You got date raped. You got date raped and murdered. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Like, and I definitely unalived myself there, man.
Yeah, right.
It was bad. I didn't get to see B League. You know, obviously I was too busy watching the Court of Talent. Went to the refs the last 2 minutes of the Super Bowl. Good for them. C League Court of Talent. Walking Dead. You even lagged out of the fucking podcast, sir. Your fucking internet provider needs to go fucking get a Court of Talent. Man, you've got more DNFs from fucking lagouts and shit like that. It's absolutely crazy, man. And yeah, JD, you're absolutely right. Court of Talent, fucking NASCAR Heat. Get your shit together with these lobbies, man. It's been rough lately. It affected one of the duels and or one of the heat races in B League. We had to restart because it literally looked like everybody was on slot cars in that track.
That was funny.
It was wild, man. It was wild to see and scary to drive. It just
Somebody's in front of you, then back behind you, and then back in front of you.
yeah. So
I think what's happening though is where they're trying to update the game for the next gen car.
Yeah,
I'm probably pretty sure that's got something to do with it because they're working on the sounds. So
gotcha.
I'll reach out to somebody after we get off here, and I'll see if I can get some answers of why it's lagging so bad. Because everybody I've talked to said it's been like that for about the last week. So
damn right, Henson. I feel the exact same way he does, Henson. Don't even be mad, bro.
Yeah,
You got kicked out of a league that you weren't even in. Yeah. Billy, if you can find out something, that'd be great because these lobbies have sucked this week.
Yeah, man, it's been,
like we were trying to practice earlier and it
weeks.
was doing it. So,
what's up? Is
yeah,
that
yeah, absolutely. You know what it does? It makes it for a neat broadcast, but it makes it for a really incredible butt pucker while you're racing.
Yeah, I think this Homestead race is going to be really good for all three groups. So I'm hoping they work something out before now and then because I think that's going to be a really good race this week.
Yep. So, and then I did get to broadcast the A League race on Wednesday for the Roval. That was fun, man. Henson seemed to seemed like when he got clean air, he was good, but he seemed like he was struggling a little bit. I fucking loved watching it though, man. It was a lot of good racing. Lynch, you are my Court of Talent fucking idol, sir. That move you pulled on Eagles, you hit MVP of the night. The booth went ballistic. The comments and the broadcast went ballistic. You won. You were like the Kelly Clarkson of fucking FTR, buddy.
Oh,
everybody fucking loved you.
Kelly Clarkson. Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly fucking Clarkson.
He voted for it 1 million times on American Idol.
I mean, it was just shh, don't. Your old jokes are funny.
He said, "Calm your geriatric ass down." That's what he said.
But I don't want to make Court of Talent fucking angry this week. My Court of Talent is to Mom, man. That lady was absolutely the epitome of just good times. Loved everything, and that's what this league is supposed to be. You know, we're just supposed to have some good times, love everybody, have a blast, be a family. So even though Eagles was a little shit last night, we're all still gonna love them. We're gonna love to hate them. But yeah, man, my overall,
except for Henson. Henson will not love him. There's not gonna. He is.
my overall Court of Talent for the entire fucking season is this Mama Rig, man. You know what I mean? So. Yep. Love her, you know, we're gonna miss her dearly, but she you know, she's with the old man and it was Valentine's Day, so that shit was fitting, you know, so that's it for Court of Talent for me, boys.
Awesome, buddy. I appreciate that, man. It is something to say. Like, I really wish you guys would have loved her because it didn't care how stupid of an idea it was, how bad of a thought process went into it. As long as you didn't go to the emergency room and you were having fun, thumbs up.
Yeah. So, unless you were throwing a volleyball through a window and then running inside.
That was hit by a baseball bat, and we got in so much trouble for that. All right. All right, listen. So here's a story for the world. Y'all can sit there. So when Bubba and I were growing up, we didn't have a lot of things.
We
All
were
right,
trailer park kids, man. TTI, boys.
that's
TTI.
it. So we'd have baseballs and stuff like that, but we'd hit them and they'd go far because we were big and shit would happen.
My
So
name's Bubba, and I hit dingers.
that's it. But dude, we would crush them, you know. But the one day we're playing in the yard. I think Bubba's pitching, and we have like 8 kids in the yard because trailer park boys. We're all hanging out, and that was before the show was cool. And the ball gets hit by the bat and goes into the window.
The brand new living room window.
It was a bay window they just put in, and this thing, I mean, it popped and then shattered.
Like Stewie's dream of being a good bus driver.
Who
So
got their ass tore up first?
both of us,
Well,
no,
Billy, we fucked up and ran into the house with fucking Riggs' old man sitting in the living room like we did nothing wrong.
oh, dude, it was rough. It was rough.
Yeah.
We thought we were gonna go hide somewhere. My dad was sitting right there,
He was waiting on y'all.
dude. He didn't even flinch,
Dude.
Billy, when the door opened because he knew we were getting our asses beat. We were like, "Fuck." But he did
Yeah.
make us clean it up first. We
Yeah,
cleaned up the
man.
window, then we got our asses beat. So
Definitely, you gonna do the cleanup.
So that's the kind of stupid shit me and Rig would do. But like I said, like he said, man, mom and dad, dude, they're together again. But they literally, they let us get away with murder and then beat us to death for doing it later.
that's true. Life was a bitch
it
once
was-
for me, and then I got hit
Yeah.
for saying it. Or no,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
mom was like, "Life's a bitch," and I'm like, "So are you?" and then I got my ass.
No, sir, no.
Or she called
That
me
was
son of
the
a
one and
bitch.
only time your mother called you a son of a bitch because you said you're absolutely right,
That's
and
what it
you
was.
got fucked up after that, sir.
She'd have loved hanging out with y'all. She definitely would have.
Hell yeah.
Y'all are a good group of guys. And
So now we're at that point, ladies and gentlemen. We got 10 minutes left of this broadcast. Start throwing out your fucking questions.
yeah, ask some questions. We got owner
All
Billy.
4 people that are active tonight.
We got Stewie in here. We got C-Fan. I'm sure somebody's got some question.
We got some guys that raced. I want to know what you guys think about the Eagles move. How much sand was in that car last night?
Yeah.
Throw that in the comments.
He definitely went across the scale light last night. He definitely did. Oh,
Come
here
on,
we go.
man. Go back to the old NASCAR days, man.
Oh,
Darryl
how
Waltrip
is-
used to
how-
put freaking lead balls in the freaking car and then dump them on the track so his car would be lighter. So he'd be faster.
Henson wants to know, how is C-Fan so fucking fast?
Because he's got 18-inch fucking fingers and 700-inch fucking arms. So
Yeah.
that car, he just throws it like Godzilla and fucking Donkey Kong.
Oh yeah, that car could be tight and he's still turning it.
It's just a lot of work, man. A lot of effort, and takes a lot of time. You know, I sit on this game and I blow a lot of time on it, just trying to get these things dialed in.
What do you do more?
Fast.
Do you go to the gym or do you sit on this game?
I go to the gym probably more.
You and Bubba
I
would
was
be
gonna
best
say,
friends.
'cause,
You guys would cuddle.
Maybe I need to change my tactics here.
You,
I got little newborn arms and fucking newborn talent on this game, so.
When you run against fast guys, you know, like typical Billy, you know, Henson, you gotta be fast. You know what I'm saying? If not, you're off the damn pace, and it's like shit, man. I'm not very good at this game, and I feel like crap. But you know, these guys make me get a lot better. You know, I gotta send out a shout out. You know, Big E. Big E helps me out a lot, and
You ain't lying, Biggie.
you know, C-Fan has to take his own weights to the gym because they don't have any heavy enough for him. Yeah, that's about right. C-Fan's a meat mountain. He looks like
I do have a
he
question
looks
for
like
you,
a cloud.
so
I have a question. So you saw the move that Lynch made, or you may not have seen the move that Lynch made because you spun out or whatever. Did you have contact? And that's not my question, but that's a precursor. Did you have contact, or did you lose it on your own?
I lost it on my own there.
Would you
I
have?
was trying to stay off of Billy when he was underneath me.
Gotcha.
And like I got up in the wall. When I got up in the wall, I had to yank it hard to the right and try to avoid staying off Billy, and I spun out. That's
Oh,
what happened there.
look what you did to Steve. You made Steve leave.
I bet his PlayStation cut off.
Probably.
So I do got questions for you guys up front, right? When Typical spun, who was the cult? Did he spin himself, or did someone help him out?
It looks like to me when he got under Eagles there, he might have got a little bit loose when he come off the corner there because it looked like his car jerked left, but then it jerked. Then he tried to. It almost looked like he tried to overcorrect it and turn back right, and that's when it spun.
Right. Was there contact between him and Eagles, or no?
I think going in the corner they were.
Gotcha. Oh, Henson says Eagles helped him out. But yeah, that was a crazy moment because I know Typical had a hot rod last night. There was moments where he was pulling away from guys, and I was like, man, that's a damn good setup.
Yeah, well, I can't get no help from JD anymore. He gave me a setup last year, and I beat him in his own setup, and he wasn't happy with that. So he
you beat
nothing no more.
You wait. Oh, Henson said Typical was on my setup. Oh wow.
You need to share that, Henson.
Yeah, Henson, you can be friends with everybody. You know what? I can't. C-Fan, I can't even tell you that because like I'm in a chat with Henson and like we talk about things and he helps me sometimes. So like I can't screw that up, bud. I can't. Yeah, we can kind of hear you. You kind of sound like you're like either talking through a solo cup or there's like a butt plug in your mouth.
Get your shit together, Bubba. I told you.
100% Big E. One. You're asking me that? After all the bullshit that goes on between me and him? Yes, hell yeah, man. I would have put his ass through the fucking fence. Man, I just, like, I have a lot of respect for people in this game, man. If you drive me with respect, I'm going to drive you with respect 100%. But, when you drive careless and don't really care about other people on the track, don't get mad when the shit happens back to you, buddy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, not only that, but so here's the one thing, if he does see this and he wants to have a conversation, the one thing I would say is have a civil conversation. Bubba, you got to fix something.
Yeah,
you got you had dubstep happening.
Music, kid.
Yeah, you gotta definitely have a civil conversation. Don't just fire off with "Ayo, shut up." You know what I mean? Like, try to talk about it.
I get it.
We got Mrs. C-Fan in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
Heyo, Stephanie Potter.
Holy shit. Miss C-Fan, I got a fucking question for you. Is he really that big?
Yeah, he looks huge. Is he natural? Come on, talk to us. Is he that?
I know, and I know Eagles is young and everything. He's got a lot of growing up to do and stuff. I don't really know him personally and everything. And I hate to beat on people, but it's just respect. That's all we ask for. This is
no, really there. You changed the subject.
This is a really, really competitive league, man. Like, it's a really damn good league to run in, and I'm glad I came here. It's just, we don't want one person to make a bunch of people pissed off and leave. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you, man. It seems to be happening frequently too.
3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, he's on natural, but you're making his head bigger. Well, you'll be able to play with that head later tonight. But
whoa.
Yeah, I mean, there's a problem when, it's this, we all used to bitch at Stewie and fucking, say Stewie was the cause, but, there's video proof of Mrs. FTR's little fucking troll eagles running around creating havoc on these tracks, and it's so repetitive, and it's with anybody that's around them. It's getting to the point where I think you're going to start seeing guys start carrying that rivalry over and maybe doing some dumping, maybe doing some, you know, at some point somebody's going to get pissed off and there's going to be retaliation for sure. That or people are just going to leave.
Right, which I hope doesn't happen, especially after last night, because it was an outpouring of guys like messaging me, which was weird, but talking about last night's race, and I was just like, hey, we'll clear it up, you know, like. I talked to Eagles last night.
Bye, Miss FTR.
This has been a rough one to listen to. Have a good night, fellas. Miss FTR, listen, we love Eagles. We really do. We got nothing but love for the young man. I sat there and talked to him last night. But it's like any child. And I say child with the most respect I can in that moment. The kids are going to push the limits, and they're going to keep pushing the limits until you smack their hand or they get reprimanded. And
beat their ass.
Well, that it might be what it takes. It might need to be somebody dumping him every week to have him figure it out, you know.
Does Eagles think that FTR means fixing the wreck?
I don't think so, guys. But hey, we just hit 10 o'clock, so I would like to thank everybody for this. I'm glad we all got together. I'm glad we cleared the air. I hope we could fix some things. I think we had a lot of give and take, a lot of clean racing, a lot of good times this week. Races dedicated to Mama Rig, which was awesome. And I want to end by talking to Billy. Billy, you expecting big stuff out of Homestead this week?
I do, man. I think this. I mean, if you look back through the history of FTR, you know, Homestead's been a really good race for us. It's been a lot of close racing, some close finishes. Yeah, I really do. I think if the servers can hold up this week,
yeah.
I think guys are going to bring fast cars. I think you're going to see some really close racing. So yeah, this half of the schedule, man, has got some really good races on it, and it's a good way for some guys to showcase their talent, you know, more than what they already have this season. So I think from here to the playoffs, man, it's going to be a shootout.
Awesome. I'm so excited about it, man. Once again, thank you guys very much for joining us here on Checkers and Wreckers every Thursday night. We're going to be at Homestead this week. Going to be some great racing. We're going to see how Eagles pisses off the A-League one more time. For Billy, C-Fan, Stewie, and Walking Dead, plus my soundboard and my best friend, Bubba. Love you, Bubba.
Yeah, buddy.
Thank you for joining us here, and we'll see you guys next week, 9 o'clock. One more time. See you later.
See you guys.
Make sure I'm not live.